25th week in ordinary time of the year, Thursday, September 25th, 2025. It's safe to say that procrastination has denied many good, meaningful people a fortune. One of the things I learned early in my life is to ask myself, especially when I'm in doubt or in a bind, or even about to procrastinate. The question, what can be done tomorrow? Why not today? It always has the power to motivate me and move me to action. It looks like that's the outlook of the returning exiles. They needed a good shepherd with an excellent rod to prod them into action to rebuild the Lord's house. In the first reading, the second group of exiles returning from Babylon to Jerusalem was reluctant to rebuild the temple. The words of Haggai questioned when there will ever be a perfect time to do something. Nothing seems to be enough if one waits until they have it all before they can start doing anything. The words of Haggai were a call to action. He prods his people to complete the work they started and have abandoned 18 years since their return. It's about time for any of us who give excuses for what could be done today, but you find yourselves always in the habit of postponing and waiting for a perfect moment. Haggai calls for the restoration of the festive rituals as a way of communion with the Lord. In the Gospel, Jesus points to a new direction in history. The conflicting views about Jesus' identity kept Herod the Tetrarch confused. King Herod heard the same public opinion, the one that many thought about Jesus just as his apostles did when Jesus asked them, "Who do people say that the Son of Man is?" Some say it's John the Baptist, Elijah, or one of the prophets of old. It arouses curiosity, a suspicion, and uncertainty when it reaches Herod's ears. It became all the more reason for him to see Jesus. It couldn't have been John, could it? He wondered. John I beheaded, but who is this about whom I hear such things? But the possibility of John being raised from death intrigued him so much that he desired to see for himself. It became a reason to seek Jesus. But for what purpose? People want to encounter Jesus with varied intentions. So what were his true intentions? Was it for a good purpose or an evil intention, or for personal gain? We remember that the same Herod had John the Baptist beheaded for his selfish purposes. His weakness got the better of him, and he sacrificed John to please the Herodians and his guest party. He struggles with the idea that John the Baptist may have been resurrected. Herod's evil deeds haunt him, and it's catching up with him. When we seek Christ, who is the way, the truth, and the life, are we looking for a genuine encounter, to be transformed and renewed by him? If so, for what purpose do we seek him? An encounter with Jesus does not leave us the same. He changes and renews us when we open our hearts and minds to him. It helps us ask ourselves what goes on in our lives today that motivates and inspires us to pursue Jesus. It could be about things you hear or things concerning your life. Herod may be seeking Jesus for the very wrong reason or the right one, but it's the Lord who sees our true heart desires. Have a blessed day.